If you feel like you have bad posture, kind of like a forward, rounded shoulders, forward head, maybe you have that little neck hump up here, maybe your back arches too much, there are exercises and movements you can do to help, and it's never too late. So even if you are older or you feel like you've had this posture for a long time, you can always work on improving your posture. So to improve your posture, you generally want to work on strengthening these muscles kind of in the back of your shoulders, because that helps bring your shoulders back and get you in a better posture. You also want to strengthen your neck muscles, your core muscles. So the stronger everything is, the easier it is to stand up straight. But mobility is also important too. So if you're strong, but you don't move well, then it's hard to stay in a good posture. So it's a good mix of strength and mobility. I have 4 exercises I'm going to show you today that will work on the strength and mobility you need to improve your posture. So we're gonna start on our hands and knees here. And we wanna sit back. If you've ever done a child's pose, you just kind of sit back like this, head on the ground. If you wanna put like a towel or a pillow under your head, you can do that as well. But we're gonna make this a little bit different. So in this position, you're gonna take one arm, rotate it slowly around, and then bring it up behind your back. And then lift and come around back to the starting position. Same thing on the other side. Lift around, and then back around to the front. So you just lift here, and then back around. So we're working on mobility here and strength, because it takes strength to lift your arm and rotate it around. And then we're also trying to get our arm as far as we can overhead and behind our back. So we're working on both that strength and mobility. So you want to do about 10 to 15 reps on each side for that one. It really depends how it feels. If it's a tough exercise for you at first, you can even just start with 5 repetitions and then gradually increase. Okay, the next one is another mobility exercise. So for this one, you're going to place your hands behind your head, elbows on the floor, and rotate an elbow up towards the ceiling and then back down. And then same thing on the other side and back down. So this is kind of working on neck, upper back, mid-back mobility. You want to go nice and slow and just rotate those elbows up towards the ceiling as far as you can and then back down. And so that one, all mobility exercises work a little bit on strength because you need that strength to actually move. But we're also working on just getting that spine, those shoulders, everything to move like they should. Okay, the next 2 exercises are a little more focused on strength. So we're gonna grab a small dumbbell, and you can use whatever dumbbell you're comfortable using or whatever you have. So for the first one, we're gonna do what's called a bird dog horizontal abduction. So if you've ever done a bird dog, basically lift an arm and a leg like this. So we're gonna put a weight under one hand. We're gonna lift the opposite leg so it's parallel to the floor. And we're gonna take this arm and come straight out to the side and then back down. So up and back down. So we're working on upper back, shoulder strength, core strength, and just maintaining a good posture while you do this. So you don't want to let your leg fall, you don't want your back to arch, you wanna keep it as straight as you can, keep those core muscles engaged, and just lift this out to the side. So you want to do about 10 reps on each side to start, but the ultimate goal is to do 2 to 3 sets of 10. But it's a pretty tough exercise, tougher than it looks, so I would definitely start with just 10 on each side. Okay, exercise number 4, we're going to stay in this hands and knees position. And we're going to just do a row in this position. So a row is helpful for your shoulder and upper back muscles, and then in this position we're also working our core. So you're just gonna pull this weight up and then back down. Up and back down. For this one, I would probably suggest using a little bit heavier weight than we did for the last one, just because a row is a little bit easier than bringing your arms straight out to the side. So the goal on this one is 2 to 3 sets of 10. If you wanna make it a little more challenging, you can also do it like a bird dog. So stick that leg out and do a row here.
just like that. And you want to do both sides. So 2 to 3 sets of 10 on each side. All of those exercises will help build that strength and mobility in your neck, shoulders, upper back to help improve your posture. And not only will it improve your posture, it'll just feel better to be in a better posture, because I know some people, it's just more comfortable to kind of hunch. But once you build that strength and mobility, it'll actually feel better to sit up straighter.